Send this to somebody that you know is mentally struggling. And if you are going through depression, anxiety, or trying to deal with any type of trauma, or if you're mentally exhausted, please keep watching this video. Girl, pull over, let's talk about it. Hey guys, it's your girl Lauren here, and I'm back with another girl pullover video. So this video means a lot to me because it is Mental Health Awareness Month, and Mental Health Awareness Month is something that I do take very seriously because I am a mental health advocate. So I want to make sure that I'm doing my part to make sure that I am providing resources as well as advice to people who need it and who are mentally struggling and don't know how to necessarily work their way out of these situations. So I have went through depression and anxiety and trying to overcome trauma ever since I was maybe 12. I didn't start taking it seriously until I was 16 years old, and I am 25 now. It wasn't until 2021, 2022 when I really decided to actively do what I can so that I could heal and get over all the things that were holding me back. My mental health did get really bad, and I just want to share with you guys how I got out of it. Number one, living in the present moment. Always reminding myself that I have to live in the present moment, because if I'm living in the past, then I'm feeling a lot of regret. I'm feeling a lot of shame. I'm feeling a lot, or whatever you feel that's in your past that has already been completed, that's already been written, signed, and done for. Or the future, where my anxiety was rooted. Always thinking about what's gonna happen in every situation that came across, like already planning out my next couple of steps before they even happen. Baby, don't do that. Living in the present moment can actually heal so much with your mind, especially if your mind already sometimes is in survival mode and it's always running in freaking circles. You literally can just remind yourself in the present moment, look around. I always tell myself, I have like this four corners thing. I look to all four corners, but like in front of me and behind me, just so that I can alert my body and my mind and make it more aware that everything in this present moment, I am okay. It is okay. How do I feel? I feel good. I have breath in my lungs. The problems that I'm worried about will be completed and taken care of in the future. It's already written how it's going to be handled. So you have to just trust that everything is going to be okay and everything works out the way it should, and that things do get better. A lot of times when I was going through things that were really heavy, I didn't think that things got better, okay? That is a very natural and easy thing for us to always divert our mind to. It's like, oh my gosh, this is so heavy. This is not going to get better, babe. No. It will get better. You just have to have faith in that. And when people tell you that, it's not cliche because you hear it so many times. It is real. You have to rewire your brain into thinking positive things and to think more presently and not futuristically or in your past. If you are a reader, I read a book that changed my life forever that taught me how to do this, and that was The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I'm gonna put it right here. Eckhart Tolle is literally a mastermind. He teaches you like the meditative practices of how to be present. He helps you change your perspective on life, because really you can eliminate your depression and your anxiety and your trauma responses one by one when you actually change your perspective. Like, your mind is literally a superpower, and once people fully grasp onto that fact, they literally can accomplish anything. And speaking of your mind, my second point is please take care of your mind, body, and spirit. I understand when you're depressed, you just want to lay in your bed and you want to binge watch a show or doom scroll and just look at everybody online and watch a show until the sun comes down and never open your curtains, just sitting in the dark, just bedrotten. I get it. That is a very comfortable thing to do until you wake up in the morning. You're like, hold on, did I shower today? It be like that. But there is a direct correlation to when you fuel your mind with positive things, when you're taking care of your body by doing your skincare routine or making sure you just take a shower. A lot of times when I take a shower, I feel better. Not drastically better, but just making sure that I do these small things that will add up to having a greater outcome. Even another trick is making up your bed. Like, if you make up your bed in the morning every day, it does something to your mind. There's a book called Make Your Bed. I've never read it, but when you wake up in the morning and you make your bed, you already feel like you've accomplished an important thing, an important part of your day. I can't explain it, but a lot of people that are successful make up their bed. But start watching shows that are positive, like, and not sad, or like thrillers or whatever that triggers you, or whatever is helping you soak into the emotion that you're trying to work your way out of. Don't watch them romantic movies if you're getting over a heartbreak. Like, why are we doing that? Why are we watching heartbreak movies because we're in a heartbreak? I understand sometimes it allows us to feel seen and comforted, and like it's like, okay, I'm not the only person going through this and stuff like that, because some films have a solution and how they got over it, but some films are just straight up sad. You need to replace the sad with happy. You have to replace the bad with the good. Okay, if you have all these rotten apples in front of you, why are you trying to add more to make it more rotten? Like, let's just, how about we take some out and replace them with good one by one so that the environment is more healthy. And then pray. Read your Bible if you're a Christian. In my experience, I am a Christian. I believe in God. So I read my Bible and I listen to pastor sermons and I go to church. That is what I need so I can make sure that I'm listening to the word and understanding that it's bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I'm going through, there's a purpose and there's a reason why I'm here. And I can say now, and I hope this gives hope to those who are struggling, I struggled a lot. I struggled very, very, very deeply, and it was very dark. But now that I'm out of it, you know, when I look back, I am so grateful. As crazy as it sounds, I'm so happy that I went through that, because I've learned so much and I've gained a lot of wisdom. When you listen to people talking to you online, you have to listen with an open mind, but you also have to be aware. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's path and everybody's backgrounds are completely different, so you have to keep that in mind. But if you have a comfort show that makes you laugh, watch that. If you love to cook, or you love to paint, or you love to, I don't know, play an instrument, if that like fulfills your inner child and like makes you so happy and you get lost in it, then do that. I think a lot of times what happens is that we sabotage ourselves and we rob ourselves from doing those things because we feel like we don't deserve those things. That's what depression does. Depression tries to convince you that you're not deserving of good things that the world has to offer because you listen to so many negative aspects of it and you have let that convince you that they're right. No, they're wrong. If it's people making you feel like this, you gotta understand, people who are dark spirited, they got their own problems. You don't have to engage in that. Leave them be, and don't let them ever be the root cause of your suffering, number one. And if it's an environment, let's just work on getting the hell out. Which leads me to my third point. Change your environment. Sometimes if you are in an unhealthy space, you have to just do what you gotta do to leave. A lot of times I think depression, what it does to your mind is it really depletes it, and it can make you really, I was very lazy when I was depressed. I was lazy and I was just sitting around and watching the days go by every day, just every day. But one day I got up and I went to the beach. The beach in Houston is nasty. I'm just letting you know. But I still went because I love water. I went to the beach and I journaled. And I disconnected from my phone and I just sat there with myself and I journaled and I looked at the ocean. Something about looking at an ocean really humbles me and it makes me feel so much better. It's such therapy to me because the ocean is just so big and I just feel so little compared to it. And it just reminds me there's so much that I have not experienced or so much that I have not seen for me to feel like I want to give up. It helps me develop my abundance mindset. When you have an abundance mindset, it helps you realize, okay, if this didn't work for me or if this is not going well for me, it's not the end. There's so much more. There's so much more. And you have to believe that. You have to believe that. Number 4, get off your phone. Get off your phone, get off your iPad, get off your computer, get off. Connect with the world. Go outside, take a walk, go to the gym and just plug some earphones in and just take care of yourself. The gym helped me. The gym actually really changed my life because when you go work out, you're releasing endorphins. Like you're bringing in a lot of dopamine, which is like positive energy. That's what you need to do. I even got into aromatherapy. I realized that citrus smells can increase your dopamine. And if you keep adding that on and on and on, the percent gets higher and higher and higher. I was just learning all these things because you have to view your mental as something, as an actual organ. That's what people don't realize. Your brain is a powerhouse, but it's real. Depression is a chemical imbalance of your brain, so you have to treat it like how you would treat a broken bone. If you have a broken bone, you're gonna put a cast on it and it's gonna get better in a couple weeks, right? Same thing with your brain. If you look at it as, okay, my brain is chemically imbalanced, I did all this research. What do I do? Aromatherapy, going to the gym, hugging my dog for a minute. Like all these things that I did to boost my mood, right? While also fueling myself, like reading positive things, going to church, bringing in a lot of things that help lift me up and didn't just keep me weighed down. A good example, I don't know if y'all have watched Big Mouth, but there was an episode where there was a depression cat. And the depression cat was like this heavy, big cat that sat on her and just made her feel so good and comforted in her depression. Oh. And then not only did it make her feel good, it didn't want her to go nowhere. Depression is really a spiritual warfare. Like, it did not want her to go nowhere. Because let me tell you something. This is how I view life. This is how I view things. If things are hard and you feel stagnant, there is a dark, negative force that is really trying to keep you there because it knows where you're supposed to be. And obviously, if it's that much of a, I should say, pull, you gotta understand that your push is extravagant. And that's what makes it worth fighting for, is knowing that you're worth so much more than whatever it is that's trying to hold you back is telling you you are. You are. You woke up this morning and you opened your eyes. You matter on this planet. You have a divine purpose on this planet. If you don't believe me, if you don't believe it, just keep going. Keep going and do the work to pour into you and see what happens. See what happens. If there's a situation that is really causing you hell, you got to get out of it. Therapy. Please do not look at therapy as something that does not work. I see a lot of people that go online and say therapy does not work. Therapy is just a waste of time and it's a waste of money. It is not, especially if you find a good therapist that really does take her time or his or her time to really get to know you, to really help you with the situation and doesn't treat it as a job, okay? Because therapists can help train you to change your mindset, to change your perspective, because I'm telling you, your mindset and your perspective is the root to everybody. It's the root to all pain. If you view things in such a negative light, then it will be negative. If you put out negative energy, you will get it back. That's how it is. So you just have to change it. You have to change it. There are positive people that I know that go through so much, but their perspective has helped them prevail through it all, and they have been rewarded greatly for it. And when I made that perspective, the same thing happened for me. So that's why I really want to speak up and to make sure that happens for you too. Which leads me to my last point. Have faith in your purpose. Have faith that everything is going to work out. Have faith that you are meant to be here. You are loved. You are so, so loved. Even if you do not feel it, you are loved. And if you don't feel it, there are so many people that will make you feel loved in your life when you decide to keep putting one foot forward, one step at a time. There are environments with your name on it. There are jobs with your name on it. All these things that are waiting for you to go out there and to grasp onto it. But there's something holding you back, and you gotta wake up one day and be like, no, bitch. No, I'm not going to let you win today. Depression, I'm not going to let you win today. And even if you don't feel like it, just say it. Sometimes you just have to say things out loud over and over and over again until your mind starts to be like, okay, sis, you have said it so many times, I'm starting to believe you. Cancel out that negative voice in your head that's telling you that you do not matter. Cancel it out and make the voice that it's trying to silence, turn its volume up. Turn that voice's volume up. Stop listening to this voice right here. That voice knows exactly how to get to you, how to bring you down. Don't let it. I know that a lot of people are struggling right now, whether it's with school, whether it's with the pressures of school, whether it's with the pressures of being a parent or the pressures of now having to find a job. The job economy is bad. The world is bad right now, okay? Like, it is expensive. Baby, it's expensive. My eggs are expensive. I love me some eggs, and I cannot believe how much the eggs cost. Gas? Baby, I be in the house because I don't like to go nowhere because the gas is twice as much as I was before. A lot of people are struggling right now, and it really just makes me upset. There is something that I love my grandma, I miss my grandma. She gave me this prayer. I have Serenity tatted on my collarbone for this reason, but she gave me the Serenity prayer, and it says, Lord, give me the strength to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. If you try to force yourself to change things that you cannot change, you are going to burn out and become miserable. You have to accept the things that you cannot change. You have to accept it, and you have to change your mindset. And then if you can change it, change it. If no one has told you today, I'm going to tell you, I am very proud of you for doing your absolute best. I am proud of you for still putting one foot forward even when you feel like you can't. I love you. You are loved, and there is so much out there that is waiting for you. Please do not give up. Please hang on. Please keep pouring into yourself, and make sure that you're surrounding yourself around people that pour into you. Please, please, please. If you know someone that is struggling mentally, please send them this video. I'm also going to type some resources here if you guys need it. Please take advantage of these resources and understand that you are never alone, and that there are a lot of people that are willing to help you through it and to talk you through it, just like myself. I love you guys. Happy Mental Health Awareness Month. I hope that my words have helped you guys and encouraged you in some way, shape, or form. Hang in there. We got this. Bye.